Well, hello again for another segment of Happy Trails with the Dogs. Today we're at Kilcona Park, and we're at a little party today. I say not to go in the water here, but this part has always been clean. I used to come here with the dogs before. I haven't come here for quite a while. So anyhow, we're going to be showing you Kilcona Park today. It's a quite. I think it's the second largest dog park. Little Mountain Park is the first. You know what? This might even be the largest. It's between this and Little Mountain Park, because I guess you have to count the areas like the dog park here, but then it's cut off. If you look over there to the other side there, I'll show you guys later how you can get on to the other side and everything. And it's usually empty. There's no people there, which is fantastic. You got the whole woods to yourself there, and but that's not a dog park. But everybody goes there, you know, like who's going to stop you? There's nobody there. So anyhow, if you add that to it and add the dog park itself here, this would be by all means the largest dog park. This used to be a dump before, and they converted it into this, which is is beautiful. This is really nice. We'll show you this. It's a really nice place to go sit down and everything. And I'll also tell you why I personally think this place is jinxed for me. I've had so much bad luck here, and I'll tell you about a few incidents I had happen here that it's the reason I don't like coming here. Maybe call me a bit superstitious, I don't know. But anyhow, let's get on with it, and let's show you this dog park here. I gotta say this at the beginning, because some people don't listen through the whole thing, and I got it. You know, when I do these videos, by the way, this is not what I was going to say, but I just remembered I gotta say this too. I don't alter these videos or edit these videos or anything. So if there's a mistake made, I'm sorry. I'll correct it on the next video, and I just don't have the time with all the hobbies and all the different activities I do and everything. And lately, I've been just going in and out of the hospital, but that's hopefully going to stop. I hope. So anyhow, but I don't have time to edit them in any way. So what you see is what you get. If I make a mistake talking, if I say something stupid, too bad. You know, I'll fix it up the next time around, and I'll correct my mistake and tell you. You just have to watch the next one. But anyhow, what I wanted to say is this. What I find with these videos is I always have a hard time sleeping. So when I put my videos on YouTube, my YouTube show called Happy Trails with the Dogs, when I put my video on YouTube, what I do is, you put the video on, you scroll down to settings, and then you set up where I forget what the word is. It could go over and over and over again, play over and over again. Of course, I mute myself because you don't want to hear yourself. That's not going to help you sleep. So you got to mute me, and then you could watch the video with like I've got some nice winter ones you can watch with the snow and the way the trees are. You could watch video with trees here, and it helps puts you to sleep. It's really nice. It just keeps revolving itself over and over and over again. That's providing you have I have a big screen TV in my bedroom, and I could do this. You don't want to be doing this in the living room and sitting there, but if in the bedroom, it would be nice. And you can do it in the living room and just enjoy it, enjoy watching the trees and that. Don't forget to mute me, because you don't want to be listening to me through this whole thing. You'll never get to sleep then. But anyhow, let's get on with it, and let's show you around here, and we'll show you some of the we'll show you the. We'll try to go mostly on the whole place. I've been already walking for about 2 hours already myself here, so we're to try to get the highlights of the place because it's actually quite a bit. I think it's 45 minutes or to an hour all the way around it. So we're not going to do all of it, but we'll pause it during parts that aren't too interesting, and then we'll restart it again. How was that? Okay, let's get on with it. So here we go. We're leaving the area here. This is anyhow. This, like I said, this is. I guess dogs like to swim in this part. It's about the cleanest part, but this water is standing water. It's not free running water here. It's a large what do you call it? River, lake, whatever you call it. They have on the other, some duckies there on the other side of it. That's further down that way. We'll get to there after. They have a restaurant and all kinds of stuff going on there on the other side. They have these where you could rent these paddle boats where you, with your feet, you kind of paddle through this whole area, which is long. It goes way over there and it goes way at the other end there. Let's just get over here. I can show you here how far it gets. It gets way over there. And way past there, it's kind of a cemented walk all the way around. It's no dogs allowed there, but that's part of. I guess you can almost see someone walking way down there, and you know they're around here quite a bit. Around that area, they usually park their cars. I guess dog police, I call them, and they'll come and they'll slap a ticket on you right away as soon as you get there. You're not allowed there. Go, Ruby, Sandy, let's go. This way. We're done here. We're done here now. Come on, let's go. Let's go, you guys. Come on. Yeah, so you got to be careful. You got to be careful where, like it's an off-leash park here. You could, but as long as you're in the right area, you get in the wrong area, you know. And what I find really strange here too, they got an area if you park where the parking is there, and it's got a kind of a hill there, and you go up, and they got the washrooms there and everything, eh? And like one section is a dog park. One section you just step over there, and it's not. And right away, I had one guy I saw one time. This was quite a few years back. There, I guess it was a lady, and she was sitting there in her vehicle. She was with the dog police. I call her the dog police, and she was sitting in her vehicle, just waiting for someone to step into that line, and poof, you run in there and give them a ticket. Or if the dogs aren't wearing their tags, they give you a ticket right away. It's kind of a shame, I find. You know. Most people that take their dogs to a dog park are people that are good to their dogs, and they take care of their dogs, and most of them have licenses. Some have forgot it at home or whatever, right? And you know, they could be given tickets to if someone lets their dog run free somewhere on the street or something like that or whatever. But you know, to come here and just sit there and spy and give tickets, I think is very it's not very nice as far as I'm concerned. But anyhow, that's that, and that's that. I mean, there's nothing I could do about it. But anyhow, so okay, we're just going to show you around here. I wonder if we should go that way or the other way. I'm not sure which way we should go now. Let's go back. Let's go this way. I want to try to show you the nicest parts of it. This is really nice. There's some dogs coming up ahead there. I always try to pick. Very windy today, by the way. I hope this comes out where you can hear me okay, because it's quite windy, like really windy, like wind. You know? So anyhow, and like I said, across there, I'll show you later if we get to that point where you can get across there, and it's a whole. I mean, it's bigger there than it is here even. You know, it's huge across there, and it's all woods. it's nice. I mean, people have walked their dogs there a lot of times, and like I said, the dog police, as I call them, they probably wouldn't go there because you gotta walk way down to the end over there. Then you gotta walk way around over there. It's it's a long process. There's no way they're going to exert themselves to do all that to give a ticket. They would rather just stay there by the parking lot, and hopefully they can find someone doing something wrong and give them a ticket there right away for it, eh? So anyhow, here comes somebody. I guess they got a big dog there and kids there coming. There's ooh, that's a big dog. Oops, I'm glad he grabbed the kid there. My dogs are really good with him, but I'm always worried when there's a kid and you got a lot of dogs. You never know. Let's say they start fighting or something and a kid's in between there. That would be tragic. So I always try to hold on to them when that happens.
You don't run up there, right?
And hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, so anyhow, so where we show you over here, and oops, here he comes. Oh, he's a big guy.
Don't run up to them.
Okay, come on, Ruby, Sandy, let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Ruby, come on.
Good boy.
Let's go. There we go. Ooh, that dog was big. I was scared for my two little puppies here, just in case, but he seemed friendly. But I guess sometimes the bigger they are, it's just the little ones that seem to, they kind of like to bite, eh? But the bigger ones don't do it as much. But anyhow, oh yeah, I was going to tell you guys, so this is a good time to tell you because you could enjoy the scenery here that's across the little man-made. Do I call it a lake? Do I call it a river? What do I call it? I don't know. Man-made water. Okay, and yeah, so it's like I said, it's beautiful there. Eh? I've been there lots of times across there. But anyhow, the reason I say this place is bad luck for me, I said at the beginning, is because of this. There was, and it was just over there. It was just further over there. This was, I guess, 2 years ago now, or I think it was 2 years. Anyhow, I guess 2 years ago now. It was just winter was just finishing up. It was still kind of cold, and there's still ice everywhere, and so on. And they had this sort of like an ice, like a 45-degree angle piece of ice. It was in a 90 degree. It was in a 90-degree angle. You could barely stand on it. It was just slippery, ice like that. On either side, there was mud. You couldn't get through anywhere, and then there was water. So you had this 90-degree angle piece of ice, water, and in the back of you there was more ice, so you couldn't get out of there either. There was this patch of water there. So anyhow, I'm walking just like I am right now, and the dogs are running around and all that, and I look, what the hell is going on here? They went to that piece of ice, slid in, and they're like looking at me, help, help, help. So I go running there like crazy, and I'm trying to walk on this 90-degree angle ice without sliding in, so I end up grabbing Ruby by the leash, and I pull her out, and then Sandy's there. And I don't know how I got her out without falling in myself. It was just amazing. And then see, this water is not safe for drinking or swimming. But then I had Sandy. I tried to grab her, but I couldn't get her. And then all of a sudden, I thought all dogs swim. No, I'm just joking. I know some dogs just can't. So anyhow, Sandy goes under. And at that point, I didn't even think. I jumped in. I pulled Sandy up, And I'm looking, and the dogs are all happy. They're running around playing now. They go, oh yeah, yeah, we're out of here. We're happy. We're great. We're glad. And I could see them playing there. But no, I can't get up. I'm scratching at that 90-degree angle, trying to get myself up, trying to grab it so I can lift myself up. I can't. There's mud on either side. You can't move on this side. You can't move on that side. You can't go back. So, and I used to wonder myself, how does someone drown in a small piece of water? But honestly, I didn't think I was going to make it. I mean, there was nobody around, and I can't get out. And the horrible part was my fingers were infected at that time. I'm not going to go into why and how and everything. They were really badly infected, my fingers. And with this water, the infection lasted for about a year and a half longer. But anyhow, so to get back to the story, I really don't know how I got out. I can't tell you. I don't know. One minute I'm there struggling and I'm thinking, I'm going to drown here. I'm going to drown here. But I'm glad I got my dogs out. You know what? It's funny. That's what I was thinking in my head. I'm going to drown here, but I'm glad I got my dogs out. I don't know. You guys may find that stupid, but you know, that's what I was thinking. What can I say? But anyhow, somehow I was out. You know, so here I am, frozen, because it's still cold. It's still really realistically winter-like, but you know, I'm freezing. It's a long walk back to the van. I'm running and walking and running. I got to get back. You know, I'm freezing. Everything is wet, and I'm freezing. And anyhow, I got back. Besides my fingers being infected so long after from the dirty water like that, I got into everything turned out okay. Even my wallet turned out not bad. A lot of my ID turned out okay there. Some things got really soaked, but everything else turned out pretty well, not bad. So it turned out okay, but like I said, it was so on. Now, next incident is this. Let me just show you. Let me just go over here a little bit so you can see the other end over here. Someone walking way over there on top there. You can see someone walking. You know, it's so windy and the sun is kind of shining. I can't even tell whether I thought the video wasn't on. Okay, there we go. Is it on? Yeah. Okay, yeah, it is. It is. I couldn't tell. So anyhow. Next incident was this. This was another time this happened. So anyhow, there was, I saw Ruby over here. I saw Ruby. She was scratching at something, and there's, you know, she's going crazy. I guess there was a wasp nest in the ground, and she scratched it up, and they're all over her. So I go running there. You know, like, that was dumb. I should have just called her. You know, she could have run away. You know, instead I go running there because I figure I'm going to help her with the wasps. Yeah, sure. I sure helped her a lot. She moved along and nothing was wrong. She hardly even got... I didn't even see any bites on her after, you know. She got this thick fur. And they were after me like crazy. They bit me up so many places. It was just like they were all over me. They were biting me, like they were following me, and I started running, and they're following me, and they're biting me everywhere, and my head, everywhere, under my eye, my face, everywhere. I was swollen like crazy after that. Anyhow, I get into the vehicle. I start driving away. I got to get home. You know, this is crazy. You know, I'm feeling dizzy. I'm feeling lightheaded, and all of a sudden I get to where you cut off the street there. You're starting to go into La Jamodier, and I go totally blind. I can't see nothing. It's so scary. And then there was like a little bit of a blur. So I went down a gravel road really slowly. There was a gravel road beside there to get back to the park again. It wasn't very far to go. I got to the park again. I kind of just sat there in the driveway for I guess an hour. My vision kind of came back. I went home. and I had bites everywhere. It was awful. I was swollen, bites everywhere. It lasted for quite a while. So that was another incident that happened here. So, like I said, and there were some more small ones like that, which I'm not going to bore you with. So I kind of felt this place is bad luck for me, you know. Or hey, maybe I'm thinking maybe it was good luck. I mean, everybody survived, eh? We're here today to talk about it. So anyhow, okay, and here's, like I said, here's the other side. And if you look way further over there, that's where you have your restaurants, and there's a name to the place there. I can't remember. You have it's all down that way, and you could rent your little boats and all that down there, and stuff like that, and there's some stores there and so on. I hardly ever go there because I'm with the dogs all the time, eh? Like I don't think, maybe I was there once years and years ago when they first put it together to see what it was all about. There's probably a lot more involved in all that. That what you're seeing is just an industrial place of some kind. What I'm showing you there, the restaurant area is over there. I don't think you could see it from here at all. But anyhow, so this is a large place. This might be a too long of a video, but I wanted to show you most of this place anyhow. What we're going to do is there's not much to see here. It's about the same as we've been showing you. We're going to pause it for a while so the video isn't super long here, and we'll put it back up when we see something interesting I want to show you again. Okay, I just unpaused it here again, and here's a nice little part here. You know, there's a bench there. You could sit down and relax, and just not that I ever do. I can't seem to. When I go, I just walk with the dogs. I never did understand people that kind of just sit there and their dogs run around and they sit there the whole time. I understand some people can't walk, so hey, I understand that, because like I said, I've been in and out of the hospital here, and I couldn't be walking, and I shouldn't be actually right now. I shouldn't be doing anything, to be honest with you. But I can't sit still. I just can't. So we got here. I'm not doing much exercising now anyhow. Like normally I do dancing. I do karate. I walking. I do a number of different exercises, but right now I'm just walking slow, since I've been sick here for a while. Hopefully I get better and I can get back to normal again, which will be nice. This is making me gain some weight here. Not that it's noticeable, because I'm skinny. So right now, I'm probably looking better when I put a few pounds on, eh? Because I was overly skinny there, eh? But so I guess it doesn't matter. But I don't wanna put in much more. I've been skinny all my life, eh? So I like to keep that way. So, but anyhow, this is about the same thing that I've been showing you all along here. You got the woods here. I guess the reason I reopened it again is just over there. I wonder if I should pause it to save some time. Well, I mean, as well on my phone. I don't want the phone to cut out before I show you most of this place. I wonder if I should pause it. So basically, we're trying to go over there. I wanted to show you how to get into this, the woods there. But we're going to pause it. Okay, so here we go. To get in is right over there up ahead. If you could see these people walking, they're way down there. They got a dog there. They're walking. They're going exactly where I was telling you there. They're going into the woods there on the other side there, where there'll probably be the only two people and a dog there in that entire area, which is fantastic, eh? You know, and that's how you get in. So there's the entrance right over there, and you walk along here to get in there. And you see them walking, and then they're going to go into the, like I said, into the woods there, and you can go all the way all the way, way down there, way past where you could even see over here. And it's, I mean, it could take you a very long time. It's bigger, like I said, bigger there than here even, eh? So, and you know what? It's a nicer walk because you got the trees and the woods and everything. It's a much nicer walk, and you usually, whoever goes there is usually there by themselves. So here comes a doggy here. I hope he looks like, I hope he's not, no, he's not. Just the way he was looking there, I thought he was aggressive a little bit, but he's not. He's not. He was just being like, oh, okay, who are you guys? There we go. There we go. Anyhow, here we go. That's a nice bunch of trees there. I like trees like that. You know, they're kind of unique the way they're done. Like I was saying to you at when we were at Chickadee Trail, they had some trees similar like that. I said they reminded me of the bonsai tree. I really like those trees. I have one. You know, they're, you know, you take care of them, and you know, it's just very enjoyable. They seem to be a very tree to make you very relaxed, looking after the tree, like make you feel really good. Anyhow, that's enough about the bonsai tree, but that's okay. So we're going to pause it again right now because we're not getting into. It's very windy. I hope you'll be able to even hear what I'm saying here. Like, it's extremely windy, but it's nice. It's warm. You know, it's not a cold. It's a warm day here. You know, so it's nice. So here, like I said, here's the entrance, right over here. There we go. Okay, so let's just pause it here, and so we come around here and we sort of come into a fork in the road here. You can go this way, which is sort of if you don't want the dogs to get into the water or anything like that, you go right up this way here. It's graveled. There's nothing there, just all the way down. So it'll take you all the way back to the parking lot, where you park your car to come here. Or you can come this way. There's another one here. Which is a little bit. It's not exactly along the water here, but it's close to it. It's another way to go. What I mean by the water here, it is here, eh? So again, like I was saying, if you go that way, see, like that's the way I was saying, the entrance. I meant when I said the entrance, I meant the entrance to the wooded area I showed you over there, right? Over here, I mean, you've got people working there, etc. Right? But if you walk along there, just straight ahead where I'm showing you, right along there, you're going to eventually get into the place I was telling you about, where they got the stores and you could rent the boats and stuff like that, and paddle boats, whatever. Paddle boats, that's what they're called, paddle boats. I forgot what they were called there when I was telling you about it. So you could rent those and so on and stuff like that. It's all straight ahead there, way over there, right? You wouldn't want to walk in there. I mean, if you're going to that place, you would probably drive. It's a whole different area you would drive into, right? But this area is huge. And you know what? The more I'm thinking about it now, when I said to you it's between Little Mountain Park and this one, I think this is bigger than Little Mountain Park when you combine everything together, because I haven't been to Little Mountain Park for a long time. We're going to go there in a couple of weeks, and I'll do a little video there as well. But I haven't been there for a long time. But if I remember right, there were certain parts as well that was for the dog, and certain parts that you're not allowed to have a dog there, and the off-leash dog park and so on. And so they have that there. The one thing I didn't like about it when I went there, and it had nothing to do with the park, it had nothing to do with nothing. I didn't like the idea, they had this big wide open field there. and they had tons of gophers, which is nice. I like gophers, but you know what? They would poison them all the time, and I hated that. Like why poison them? Like what's the matter with people? You know, like not people. I mean, the government would poison the gophers. They had these signs out and saying, "We are poisoning gophers now, so keep everybody away from there because there's poison all over the place." Oh, that's nice, eh? You know, like why do that? You know, even the dogs used to like it. They would run. The whole gophers would run into the hole. The dogs would run after there. You know, and there's such cute things. Like why poison them? Like why poison them? That's insane. You know. But anyhow, that's just the way. I guess that's the way it is. So that's why I didn't like going there, is because of that. Not because of the park or nothing, because of the fact that I didn't like the idea of seeing that. I guess you've seen in my other videos before, like I'm a big animal lover. And I'm a very big nature. I guess you would call me a tree hugger. So. To see that was disturbing for me. I didn't like it, so I stopped going there. But we will go there again to make a video, and we'll go there one time just so like I said, I had promised I was going to go to all kinds of different places, and we're going to finish up with everything in Winnipeg, and then we can go on to other places after that. I'm hoping to finish up Winnipeg within the next 2 to 3 weeks, and go on to different places from there. But anyhow, so that's why I'm doing more than one video a week. I'm trying to do one every couple days, so we can get through all these ones and move along. And because I might do a few in the winter time, but very few. I'm going to be doing some of my other YouTube channels I have with other things. I'll be doing those more in the winter time, and I'll be doing less of this one. So I stopped doing my other ones now to do just this one only. I'm going to concentrate on all the different trails here, so we can get a lot in this summer. And providing I don't end up back and forth to the hospital again, eh? But let's see how it goes. So anyhow, this is I was talking. I didn't say this is the trail. Now we were going to go on that one where I said that was over there. That was I would say that, like, this is number 1, that's number 2, then number 3. It goes up the hill like that, eh? And this one we're taking right now is going to be close to the water. I find it the most scenic, so we're going to take this one for the video's sake. I don't really want the dogs jumping in here, but I do want to show you this. And after I show you this, I'll pause it a bit again, and then we'll show you the entrance, and then we'll call it a day, because we're quite a bit into here already. I think this might end up to be my longest video. I know I did one before that was 58 minutes or something, and I think this one is going to surpass that one. It was in the winter time I did that one. That's a nice one if you want to mute that one and do what I told you. So it replays and replays and replays. Set that up, and you could just sit back and watch the trees in the winter and the snow and as it's walking by, and it'll be a nice to put you to sleep. So anyhow, I'm gonna pause this again. So we're now on the opposite side where I showed you all those. See, we were way over there, way down over there. Let's go slowly so you can kind of see where. Ruby, let's go. We were way down in that entire area. That's what I was showing you, that you can go across to those woods way down there. And that's what I was saying. You'd probably be the only one there, etc. So anyhow, we're on the opposite side now, and the same kind of thing here. There's some woods here. These aren't as big, but they're still there, right? And then these are kind of not as big as all, because you have residential areas over there, and there's a fence, and then you have your highway over there, right? So, but this is kind of past there. That's the end of it all, right? So it just shows you how huge this place is. It's large. And we're at, like I said, I numbered them. 1 is the one closest to the water here. Number 2 is one hill up. Number 3 is even up on a higher hill. So it's 1, walk 2, walk 3 up there. So anyhow, so we're going to do this one just because it's a little more scenic, and I wanted to show you this one. There's Sandy walking along, and where's Ruby? Come on, Ruby, come on. Ruby's always very slow. And yeah, so here we go. Again, we got some water here. And this water is, I mean, there's birds in it, and so on, geese, ducks, whatever is here. But you know what? Speaking of in the water here, there was a few years ago there was a beaver living on the other side there, where we were on the other side with the water there. There was a beaver living there. You could see him, coming up every so often. They build this dam and everything. It was kind of neat. I don't see him there anymore. I don't know what happened. So it was kind of nice. It's kind of nice seeing the beaver there. Maybe they got rid of him. They were worried he was going to beat up the dogs or something. I don't know. But he's not there anymore now. So unfortunately, I thought that was nice. I always like to watch him. So anyhow. Yeah, so, okay, so here we are. It's kind of the same thing as the other side. You got your water, and again, this is all man-made, so to speak. Hey, it's not coming in from any kind of river anywhere or nothing like that. It's, I mean, each year it's there, but it's not. There's catfish in here, because I remember there's a ducky over there. See the duck over there going? And they're like I said, there's catfish in here. I remember my other dog Jojo, Jojo, when I first got her, it was so cute. She jumped in, and all of a sudden she grabbed something, and I thought it was a stick, and she comes back out, and she drops something at my feet, and I go, "It's a catfish," So I threw it back in. And she's looking at me like saying, "I just dropped some food at your feet and you threw it back in. Are you a stupid human?" Sandy went in. The Sandy one that couldn't swim and was scared of the water before, and now she jumps in every time she gets a chance to. And I hate this area here, jumping in. I don't want to end up going in after them because it's steep. Sandy, let's go. It's all mud over here. I don't want them in here. I wouldn't have been here actually, but I wanted to do the video here. Ruby, let's go. Come on. Ruby, you're not listening to me right now. Come on, let's go. Yeah, so this is we're gonna pause it right away because we're not getting a very exciting part here. You can see houses over there. See, that's sort of the end of the line. You got the woods there. See, that part's not the dog park. So you're back over there. You get to the end of this trail, and you go that way. It's no longer the dog park. You have to go this way to be the dog park. So, so here's a little trail to go up the hill, and you go up to the what I say trail 2, number 2. So, so you go up there, eh? And then there's another part. Let's go trail 3. It's a little bit higher, and that's where the gravel road is and everything. And there's a gravel road there. That one heads back to we head back to the van. We're going back there right now, and I'm not leaving. I'm just going to show you guys the where the entrance is and so on, and where the other part is, where it's paved, where you can come and walk with your family and everything. There's no dogs allowed there, except they're on a leash. They're allowed on a leash. They're not allowed there to run free. So anyhow, I'll show you that part, and after that we'll end this. So we're at the very end where the fence is over here, and this is what I was talking about just a little while ago. That's the gravel road. That there's a little sign there that's the dog park ends right there, right where that sign is there. The dog park ends. I'm sure that's what it is. That's what it always was. I'm not going by there right now, but anyhow, so the dog park ends there, and then that's all woods and a little bit there, but it's not big like the other side, eh? Not at all. And then over here, not much to show here. So this is going to be all gravel road all the way down. You take this to where the parking lot is, where your vehicle would be, eh? So we did a circle right now, not a complete circle, because when we get to the parking lot, we're going to do a little part there that we missed. Not a little part, quite a big part that we missed, because we went this way and then we turned around after. So we didn't do we didn't do the circle yet. We do that, and then after that I'm going to do the circle a couple more times before I go home. But I won't be videoing the whole time. Otherwise, this video will be 2-3 hours, 4-hour video, and I'm planning on staying here about 4 hours walking. Which will be nice. Hey, you guys, let's go. Come on, come on. I don't like them hanging around the fence over there because I guess some people wanted to cut through that way for some reason. I don't know, because in the past there's been, like, you could tell someone has cut into the fence to get that way, and so the dogs would run out, and then you got the highway just over there, eh? So it's a little bit scary, eh? It's nice to have this big fence there, but some idiot would be cutting and say, "Oh yeah, I don't want to walk all the way down there to get back there, and I'll just cut the fence. I got a pair of cutters here with me, and I'll go through there." Ding ding, dum dum. But anyhow, so I'm always worried about that. So anyhow, I'm gonna pause it again, and we're gonna reopen again when we get to where the parking lot is. So anyhow, so we're at the parking lot right now, and this is your parking lot here, and there's some people playing with the dogs there, and this is where you walk into. So you got, as you see, you got a large parking lot. So I mean, a lot of people can come here to this park with the dogs, and you'll always find parking here. I guess it was a couple years ago they built that whole part over there. That part used to just be gravel and stuff, but they built that on. So, and there's your washroom is up there. Now, here what you have over here. This is what I was showing you earlier. Okay, so you have I guess like you said, the dog police. They were sitting over here at times, eh? So you walk your dog right over that way. See where the fence is over there? And so you have to go that way. But now it's only a couple feet away. If you step on that pavement right there, they'll give you a ticket. Or if you got to go to the washroom, too bad, because I guess you could leash your dogs. I shouldn't say too bad. You could leash your dogs. So right over here, you cannot go here. Now this is what I wanted to show you before, and we didn't see this part of it. We're going back towards where we were on the other side there quite a while ago, but we missed all this. We didn't get to see all this. That's why we're going to do this right now. So here, okay, so here you got the pavement all the way here, and this pavement keeps going all the way down there, and it's very nice for a walk. I could go through up here, and it keeps going all the way around, and they got different ends. You got benches there. We're not going to go there, of course, because the dogs can't go there at all. Here we go. So the dogs can't go there at all, but and you know, you can have a barbecue there as well. Take a look here. I would just show you here. Here's the washroom area. Let's just zoom in for a bit. There we go there. There we go. And you know, it's a little part you could sit there, barbecue there, and so on. It's kind of nice if you want to do that. We're on the pavement now, which we shouldn't be. There is, we would get a ticket right now for being on here. But I want to show you this, so that's why I'm on the pavement, because there's nothing to see over there. See, that's where the dog park is, right there, a couple feet away. It starts there, and here you're not allowed to hear at all. So okay, so here we got yeah, and I guess people can play whatever they want there. They got some things set up there. You could play soccer or stuff like that. Soccer I like, but anyhow, I used to play it years ago. Not anymore. So yeah, so we go along here. Yeah, so that, like I said, that continues, and it goes way over there. There's a bridge over there. Let's just see if we can zoom in on it. There we go. There we go. Whoops, kind of lost it there. There we go. There's a bridge over there. That's all that is walking for. Like I said, this place is huge. Let's go back to. Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah. So now this is where I'm confused. I still think I don't think I'm in the dog park. I'm sort of right in between here. The dog park is right there. Is the path there, and I'm right over here. I'm about 8-9 feet away from the dog park. So this is where they, like I said, this is where they really give you tickets here, because it's easy for someone to come here the first time, get a little bit confused because they're so close together. At one time, you used to be able to have your dog everywhere here, but they kept cutting it down and cutting it down and cutting it down, and now it's just that one area that goes all the way around. But like I said, the other side there, like I was saying before, with the woods there, people go there anyhow. I mean, who's going to chase you there? Most of these people that are giving you tickets are, I mean, I hate to say it, they're a little bit too lazy to actually go take the effort to do something out of their way. They'll sit there in a parking lot, and hopefully they'll see someone do something wrong right in front of them, and they can just walk over slowly out of their van, out of their car, and hello, I have a ticket for you, and then go back to their car and whatever they're doing there, smoking their cigarettes or whatever, or token their cigarettes. Okay, so anyhow, so this is what we got here, and it's just a winding of it's all paved, very nice for, and as you see, you've hardly seen any people here, right? There is if you come here at a certain time, During the week, there will be very few people here, and you could really have a good time. And if that's what you like to be by yourself, like myself. I like being by myself. I enjoy the walks with just my dogs and me. And of course, I like to have Betty and Gord there as well. They're not here today, I guess, as you see, but they like the shorter walks. We'll be with them tomorrow, and we'll have to figure out a place to go to that's a little not very long. They like to keep it, the walks much shorter. Each to his own. Nothing wrong with that. I'm a little overboard. I can walk and walk and walk and walk, and the dogs are even telling me, "Hey, we're tired, Daddy. We're tired. I want to go home. We want to eat. We want to lie down. We want to sleep." I go, "Okay, we'll go." So anyhow, and yeah, some nice trees here. So I'm just showing you this because we're going to end it right away. Because this is, like I said, I wanted to show you where you get on to. This is not the dog park here, what I'm showing you here. And there's that little bridge there that we zoomed in on earlier. Well, not earlier. It was only a few minutes ago. And there's all your walks there. You could see from here. There's another bridge, and there's let's just zoom in. Those are nice. I used to go before things got so strict here, and they said this was a dog park. This wasn't. When it was a rainy, muddy day, like everything was muddy and all that, it would be nice to walk on the pavement with the dogs, eh? And we would walk along on the pavement and do our walk there. But of course, you can't do that now. It's against the law now. So that's that. So here we are. We have now. We're not we're not yet where we started back then. We've made a circle now, and just further down that way. I'm not going to go all the way. I mean, I'm going to go all the way there, but I'm not going to film it all the way there because it's just the same thing I've been showing you. So right now we're going to go like. I'm going to stop it, but I'm going to do another couple circles of this place, probably for another 3 hours yet. I'll be here. I've been here a couple now, so we're going to make it a 5-hour day today. That's not bad, so this is it, and this is the woods I was talking about. This is the other end there, because we're showing you at the other end. That's where we were. We were way over there. I'll just zoom in. When we first started, we were way over there. We were past that bench, way past there. So we were there when we first started this, eh? And we walked the other way, the way that Sandy is heading right now, the way I'm heading now. We walked that way all the way around. But this part, I didn't even zoom in on this part. See, this is where I was showing you earlier. It goes all the way up to here, and these are the woods here. You could see way back there, someone is walking there. You can just zoom in. There we go. And like I said, this is huge. You could be walking. You could be walking there for hours and hours. I may do that today yet. After I go once around here, you know what? I may do that, and not go once around here. I may go through here. Do this the wooded area, so I'd rather be a little be nice and secluded, and I'll be all by myself, because I see nobody there besides that one person walking there, leaving there, and we saw some people walking there earlier. That was about it there. But it's very nice here. You can sit down over here and you could enjoy. There's a lot of benches. everywhere, you know. So there's benches on top. We never did the top part because it's just gravel and it's boring, you know. There's nothing there, just gravel all the way down. People go there because they don't want the dogs to jump in the water here, so they'd rather be up on top there and walk the dog on top there. But I find this that's a nice dog over there. I find this nicer here because I like the scenery. I really enjoy the scenery, I gotta admit it. I really enjoy. This is really nice scenery, you know. Considering this was a dump before, could you imagine? This was one big giant dump at one time, eh? And look what's come of it, you know, like incredible. Nature is incredible, I'm telling you. Nature is incredible. So anyhow, so this would be a really nice one. I'm going to enjoy. I can't wait to have this one put together, so I could get it on YouTube, and I could put it on so it continues over and over again. It doesn't shut off, and I could, of course, I would mute myself off. I don't want to hear myself talking through this whole thing. And I would just enjoy this and just lie back at night in my bedroom, and every so often look up, maybe have a little sleep and look up again and look at it. Or I kind of have the big screen TV. I can kind of push it to one side, so to speak. So if I'm sleeping on the side, I can I just look, and I'm looking at the video the entire time. Then I could put it straight ahead. If I'm sleeping on my back, I could look at the video that way the whole time, eh? And this one will be very nice. I think this one I'll find very, very relaxing. I can't wait on this one. There's a lot. It's a relaxing type of scenery, and you guys should do it. I'm telling you, you'll enjoy it. You'll really enjoy it. I'm telling you that you'll really enjoy it. This is where we started. This is where this is at the very beginning. I'm going to come back exactly where I started here, and we'll end it exactly. Whoops! I just dropped some stuff here. I dropped my Band-Aid. Okay, we're just going to walk down here. I'm trying to put my bandages away. I just dropped a bunch of bandages out of my pocket here. Hang on a second. So anyhow, so we are going to. Boy, is it windy right now. Can you hear the crackling of the wind? So this is exactly where we were. This is exactly where I actually right there where I was standing, talking to you right at the beginning. And this is exactly where we're going to end it. So anyhow, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Stay safe. God bless. See you in the next video.